Hello, hello. We are here once again. And how are you all?
Very well.
Very well. Very good. Very splendid indeed, it is. Alright, now. Allow this energy to come to meet you. When you allow the energy to come to meet you, it is not that you are bringing in something outside. It only feels that way. When you allow this energy in, you are simply embodying more of yourself. We say this to you again. Now picture around your body, again this crystalline tube of light, and see your body within this tube of light, feeling the liquid light that flows through this tube and flows through your body, seeing the energies that root you to the earth, the streams of energy that connect you with all of the elements of your earth, the crystals and the metals and the minerals, the magma, the water, all the way down to the heart of the earth. And feel that energy, imagine that energy, bring that energy into your body. And allow it to rise to your heart. And again, go up and beyond, lifting yourself to the center of the galaxy, taking within the energies from the sun, from the moon, from all of the stars, and allowing them to integrate within your body, bringing them to the top of your head and down, down, down into your heart, seeing the earth and the heavens meet within your heart. And with this flow of energy, see now a crystal of light within your heart center. Allow it to get bigger and brighter. And allow this crystal to expand from your heart center and start to encompass your body. Let the crystal of light surround your entire body, perhaps 2 meters away from your body. This crystal of light touches. Every time you inhale, take in more energy from the tube of light. Every time you exhale, let the energy create a stronger perimeter around this crystal sphere of light. It is a clear crystal. It is a transparent crystal. And every time you exhale, let more of your awareness move from your physical body to the crystal sphere of light itself. Allow this crystal sphere of light to now move up the pillar of light, to stretch up and beyond your body, and feel your awareness lift up with the crystal. Send the crystal to the planet and sphere that you most desire to experience, and feel what happens in your own energy as you allow yourself to go beyond. In this new world, picture what surrounds you. What do you witness? Perhaps you can see in all directions at once. Perhaps you experience senses beyond your normal senses. Perhaps there are beings there with you who greet you lovingly. Explore this world. Allow yourself to embrace all that you experience as you do. Know that simply holding the intention to have this journey, your energy changes, whether you perceive all of those changes are not. What do you see in these spheres beyond?
Is that a question for us?
If you wish to share something, you may.
Well, I get the feeling of this kind of crystal palace or structure,
Yes.
but I am not sure if I'm making it up or if I'm...
You are not making it up. This crystal palace is a mystical chamber. What does it feel like to be a part of this palace? Do you meet beings made of pure crystal? Stay in this place if you wish, or return if you wish. If you wish to return now, return again to that sphere of light, and see the sphere of light descend through that column of light, back to the physical plane, back to your body, and bring the sphere of light to surround your body once more. This is one simple way that you can travel astrally. There are many more ways, and any way will work. Again, you are infinitely powerful, and you must understand that all that you perceive has its meaning and has its point and purpose. Let your imagination be redefined. Let us call it your imagination. It is through this notion that you can now perceive more of yourself. All of the journeys you go on will impeccably bring you greater states of clarity, greater states of synchronicity. The realms are all connected, and what happens above will take place below. You can do your work in other realms. You can resolve your conflicts at these other levels. You can plan for abundance at these levels. You can do all that you desire at these other levels of reality, and then, as it takes place in your life, it'll happen with greater ease. You are infinitely powerful. There are many connections taking place for each and every one of you. And the work you are already doing, when done with joy and non-attachment, non-resistance, complete surrender, will allow all of these beings to come and work in your world. Now let us discuss once again the idea of the hybridization protocols. We wish for you to use this crystalline sphere of energy to travel just slightly above your Earth's atmosphere to a realm at which there are many ships existing in higher dimensions. In these ships, each and every one of you has children. All of you were involved in a hybridization program in which you volunteered to donate your DNA to produce new life. They don't exist in the same dimension, though your planet is shifting to a dimension in which these beings can come and meet you. These beings will teach you much about love and play, and they can be your greatest companions. Now, the Yahyel are preparing for contact in 11 of your years at this moment of your time. This process could accelerate or become longer if you are not staying focused in the way you are focused now. As we have shared before, it is constantly and always changing. The estimated timeline is shifting in every second and every nanosecond. Yet you are ready to be these ambassadors. And as you allow these new energies to come, your lives will be increasingly easy. Can you handle life being easy? Are you just as satisfied? Do you feel just as complete if everything comes to you in its time and place without having to achieve it? Be prepared for more. Envision even greater ease, even greater clarity. All right. We have shared what we know we need to share, and we can entertain your last questions this moment of your time.
Can I ask,
Yes.
is there any in particular energy that will benefit me in this particular time now? Or any...
Again, the serious energy. As well as what you know to be the Thoth figure. The ancient Egyptians understood an advanced alchemy that was shared with them by the Syrian beings. And this figure you know to be Thoth is vastly connected again with these Syrian beings. You are opening more stargates, essentially simply by tapping into this energy and awakening it within others. Now, many of those you will come to share this with will not have a conscious level understanding of what is taking place as you do so. Though you will be given the keys and you will be given the formula, essentially. And you can awaken within others this connection in simple ways.
Is there a need for me to know these simple ways?
It happens through your own connection. It happens through your own understanding of this process of alchemy, as you call it. understand this, all of you, now. Your own presence is the greatest asset of healing. That shifting your own point of focus, your own vibrational set point, again, into a place of clarity, ease, passion, and trust is enough to assist others. You cannot figure out another person's problems. You can only demonstrate this example of a clear vibrational set point. And through having a clear vibrational set point, that person will be extended the opportunity to shift their vibrational set point, mirroring what you have shown to them. This is what you are all here to do. You are not here to fix, change, or advise others. You are here to demonstrate embodiment. And that will change your entire reality, change your entire planet.
The beings that I'm in contact with,
Same as him.
yes, and I can feel their power with a creation vibration.
Yes. As we said, you have been in contact with the founders.
How can I use this vibration here?
Again, by staying attuned to it and following your own passion. That this energy will radiate from your auric field. And you will be, as you stay attuned to that frequency, shown examples, ways that you can apply your creative tools in new ways. And speaking about your experiences, writing about your experiences, will also help in the process. And you also have the ability to channel in this way, through words, through vocal transmissions. Though, understand that this is a limited way that we communicate with you. That this is a step on a ladder. And actually working with sound and creativity and other forms of interaction, even touch, even gazing, can transfer some of these energies at higher levels. Yet you humans need to find a way to appease that rational, logical mind so that you can actually go to those higher levels. Now you are already working at many of those higher levels, and you will also find the means through which this can translate in verbal ways. That the higher concepts that you know you already know, yet think you don't know how to express, will find an expression. You just must trust the process, and again, follow that flow of synchronicity.
Thank you.
We do thank you, yes.
I have been working with microdosing psilocybin mushrooms.
Yes. How exciting.
Yes, very exciting. And expanding, I feel.
Yes.
I'm curious, so there has been scientific studies pointing to the fact that prolonged microdosing of psilocybin can affect the physical heart in negative ways. I myself have a feeling I would want to explore continued use in these very small microdoses, but I'm checking in to see if that is a good idea.
Not continuously. We would say do not use the same plant medicine for more than 1 week at a time. 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay. Is there something you can share about the consciousness of psilocybin mushroom and its role here on the planet, and the mushroom's role on the planet?
The mushrooms are all, again, a bridge between the elemental realm, the animal and human realm, and the astral realms. So they help you to become more aware of all energies, and they help you to open and expand that connection. They propel you into advanced states of consciousness if you use them with proper grounding. Now, grounding in this context is the adequate care of your physical body, the adequate preparation of your physical circumstances for your emotional and mental balance, and the proper nutrient balance within your brain and within your body. And in this way, they can help bridge the gap in accelerated ways. Yet you can reach that same level without them. Though we understand that you do enjoy them and that they are not detrimental in proper amounts. They are very intense and strong, you see, and to use too much is damaging your body if you use them continuously without any break. This we do not suggest.
Even in microdoses?
Yes.
Okay.
Your body requires a good week's break from any dosage at all. Every week. Or if you truly require it, or feel that you do, 2 weeks. In some circumstances.
Okay, thank you very much.
We do thank you, yes. There are other plant teachers that you can use on a daily basis. They are not what you call psychedelic in their nature. And this is very helpful for you.
Would you like to recommend any specific?
Well, as you know, the chocolate, yes.
Yes.
And the many herbs. We need not share all of the information that is already available to you. Yet, if you do wish to continue in that way, expanding your own consciousness with plants, there are many that are suitable for the purpose of daily use.
Right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Some markers, more general, like at a glance,
Yes.
are such an intense energy,
Yes.
very uplifting.
Yes.
Could you share something on the source of the energy of the qualities?
Well, the energy of volcanoes is one of a very strong and powerful frequency, as this is a place through which the elemental energies of your earth expose themselves. As well, mountains are in a way antennas. They are in a way gates through which energies from astral realms congregate. And so, anywhere on your planet where there are tall mountains, there is a stronger frequency, there is a higher energy. And for this reason, the sources of natural beauty, such as this place, always have very high frequencies. Yes, and this lake itself is a place that was once home to beings that now live in subterranean cities. at higher dimensional levels. There are also what you may consider beings such as mermaids that exist at higher dimensional levels within the lake, as well as many other mythic types of beings that call this place their home. Now, should you empower your imagination more and use the tools to journey to these other realms, you can have interactions with them.
It's safe to do so.
Yes, it is very safe.
Was the lake home for the lost people of Atlantis?
Yes.
Some people refer to the lake lady as to one of the beings here. Is there such a lake lady, or is that...
Well, there, again,
There's so many,
has
right?
been many human thoughts that have gone in to create a lady of the lake.
Yeah.
And so the benevolent ideation of this being has brought her into existence. Yet there is, in fact, a spirit to every natural force. Every mountain, every lake has a consciousness, has a conscious energy. And so there is a spirit to this lake. And the concept of a lady of the lake is one way that you have come to translate it.
We are currently going to write a prayer for the evening to invoke different things. Could you give us a line to include in this prayer to invoke protection and connection with yourself and other higher dimensional beings?
Well, you can't protect yourself. It's true that you cannot.
Because there's nothing to protect?
No.
The idea of protection is a request for something to protect yourself from. So this is not something we suggest. We instead encourage you to realize that when you are in your own highest alignment, in your own greatest transparency, and follow that flow of your heart, you cannot attract something negative to harm you. When you are truly in that clear, high vibration, you will not attract any negativity. So, in terms of invoking and using your words, we encourage you again to be entirely creative, to be spontaneous. There is great limitation in your words. This is why we have said that this means of communication is one step on a ladder and there are higher steps to it. To make a formula with words is a great limitation. In some places you pledge to flags with the same words every day, and we consider this the greatest lunacy. In some places you pray and you say the same thing over and over, and to us this is, well, again, a step on a ladder. Yet you can go beyond this idea of invocation to realize that we are so excited to be with you that we need not any invitation. There may be skeptic humans who require other humans to make them aware of us, and for this reason we endorse invocations. Yet for your own personal connection, let it be inside. Let it be, hello there, I open the door for the universe and my guides to flow through me. I know that my guides love me so much that they're always there, and all I have to do is make within me enough love that I can be a match to them. That would be what we suggest to you to say. I open myself entirely, and I cultivate within me the love that makes me the match to clear and perfect communication, here and now.
Thank you.
We do thank you, yes.
We are also very excited to be with you.
Oh, yes, we understand. We reciprocate this energy of excitement.
Mm.
Can I ask?
Orgasmic energy.
Yes.
I mean, it's really not important actually, and it has nothing to do with
All
this,
right,
but
never mind then. It's not important.
But I'm just curious. What country did the person come from that built the castle that Anna and Patrick are staying in?
We do not have permission to reveal this information.
Okay, fair enough.
Understand that when there is certain information requested from a being such as ourselves that could be obtained with the physical mind, it cannot be obtained through the higher mind. Because there is a path of least resistance, you see, and energy flows through that path. So we cannot tell you the name of your mother, for that would be a misuse of psychic energy.
Oh, that makes sense. Because you can go find it out yourself, right?
Yes.
Can I ask you something
Yes.
about my body? I've just lately had my heart sometimes skips a beat or beats really fast, almost like
Very
I can
good.
feel it
Yeah.
pop out.
Yes, very good.
It's opening.
What
to
is your
love.
concern?
Well, I am worried. Well, you know, it's my heart, the organ, and
Yes, we understand.
yeah. But
It's opening to the love. This is almost a pain, but it's an unfamiliar. But it's an opening to this new.
You are adjusting to a new frequency, essentially, yes.
really,
Yes, this
I
is
had exactly the same
part
thing.
of the process of adjusting
no
to
idea.
this higher frequency, this higher level. You are going through an ascension process. Essentially, you are stepping from one dimension to another, and this is a dimension that is seated in pure and unconditional love. For a heart that has been trained to perform conditioned love, it is a bit of a purification to step into a love that is so unconditional. So your heart will beat quicker. And we encourage you actually to do whatever it is that makes your heart beat quicker. This is what we speak about when we talk about the energy of joy, excitement, and passion. It is that you follow the thread of what brings your heart to beat quicker, and you realize that within this acceleration you can find comfort, you can find joy, and that it is, yes, a purification, and it may be uncomfortable, yet it also brings an opening to a greater bliss and a greater peace.
Okay, thank you.
We do thank you, yes.
I have a question.
All right, yes.
I feel like that animals are psychic to us, and that we
They
can
are.
like think and
Yes.
let them, and that they communicate with us very psychically, and they know how we're feeling and thinking.
Yes.
Excellent.
Essentially,
Great, thank you.
something you would like to ask about this type of contact.
No,
All
I
right.
just am going to continue
They are your
exploring.
Teachers, yes.
I would like to ask something about that concept.
All right.
I feel very a special connection to dogs. To
Yes.
Dog spirit.
Yes.
Could you share a permission slip or?
Well, they call Sirius the dog star in your world. And dogs are deeply connected to Syrian beings. There are canine humanoid beings incarnate upon Sirius, and your dogs are ambassadors for this civilization and this energy. The dogs carry with them the vibration of unconditional love, the love that can love someone who abuses, even. And this is the kind of energy that allowed the beings from Orion and Sirius to transmute the karma of the Black League patterning that caused greater war. It was the ability to love so unconditionally that even abuse could be greeted with love.
Can I do something to get more in touch with those?
Pet them. Send your thoughts to the dog.
Yeah,
Have you tried
that's what I
this?
was
Yeah,
thinking,
that's what
yeah.
I'm doing. So,
And the dogs respond to your thoughts clearly.
Hummingbirds
Oh, yeah.
too, whales,
Yes.
dolphins. Yeah.
In these times of struggle on the earth, is it wrong for us to... What's the right action in regards to placing our concentration or our intentions to things like war or corruption? Should we be placing our attention on these things to try and change them, or should we be concentrating our intentions on purely positive?
Unconditional
No.
type.
Very good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
That's different from individual to individual.
Oh.
It depends on your soul theme, and you know your soul theme by how your heart feels. If you feel frustrated and saddened when you look towards these conflicts, then look away. If you feel impassioned and empowered because you know what the solution looks like, then focus on them. And so it is actually a small percentage of you that are here to be so closely involved in these conflicts. In truth, there is more chaos on your world than one person can think about. If you began to look at all of it, you would probably be very overwhelmed, you see. And so unless you are really impassioned to find that solution, forget about it. Because, think of it this way, alright? When you focus on problems, you get more problems. When you focus on solutions, you get more solutions. If you see a problem without a solution, then look away from the problem. If you see a problem and then you see a solution, then look at the solution.
Oh, well said.
So this chaos is, like you say, very present on our planet,
Yes.
but isn't necessarily relevant to a lot of people. So does it have...
Well, it's relevant to a lot of people, but not to you.
Yes, but we still live on the planet where it exists. So is it obvious? Is it a representation of something going on in other dimensions?
Oh,
in
yes.
other, and what's that connection?
Alright, one moment. The conflict you experience in what you call the Middle East is a direct spillover from the Orion conflict and Black League conditioning. And again, it is the conflict between different belief systems. This was a vast conflict within the Orion system, that those with authoritative power had certain belief systems that they enforced in negative ways on masses. And the Black League attempted to enforce freedom, a distorted idea of freedom, with the same negative subversive tactics, which ultimately created more slavery. And so this part of your world is receiving much energy from this Orion system, as well as many of the places where there is extreme lack.
Yeah.
One moment. The United States is a demonstration of intense Lyran energies.
What is it?
Lyran,
Lyra. Lyra.
whereas your South America is demonstrating a display of Vegan energies. And the balance here is again the balance between your masculine and your feminine polarity. And this place you have found yourself in is the seat of a shift in consciousness that will be the result of balancing polarities upon your planet. As you can find the wisdom that is held within your natural world, the rich nutrients, the elemental forces, the psychic energies present within your world, and the bliss and the joy that is possible simply through that connection, and you balance it with this intelligent mind, this intelligent, strong mind that can see like the eagle, a higher, elevated perspective. When you find the union of these two, there will be balance and harmony on your world.
Will that be anytime soon?
Yes,
Yeah?
but soon is a relative term.
That's true.
And everybody decides how soon in their own reality by how passionately they embody the solution that they want to see.
These big changes that happen to a reality, do they need a certain amount of conscious decision, or are we flickering between?
Well, you alone
individually?
decide.
Okay.
You alone decide what your world looks like. You decide how passionately those around you live by what viewpoint you choose. So choose to see that everyone is doing very well. Choose to see that love has already spread on your planet, because it has, essentially. Your planet has now a strong enough magnetism, a strong enough leaning towards love, that those of you moving in this direction will shift into a parallel reality that is one of balance and unity and harmony, and those gravitating towards fear will switch into their own parallel reality where your planet destroys itself. And that will be a very exciting activity for them as well.
Eek. I don't think I want to see that one.
Then don't.
Keep loving.
I have a question to
Yes.
something you just said. The place we found us here is like a seed for high energies.
Yes.
What countries could I go to find places with a similar energy, places like these?
Places with very high energy.
Yeah, where such a shift is happening. It's remarkable here.
Peru,
Peru,
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay.
Anywhere in the USA?
Then I'm
There are places.
Yeah, like
There are essentially places everywhere, though
Yeah.
these names we have just mentioned are places where there is a very strong connection to this land and the kind of energy that is occurring within this land. We do thank you, yes.
May I ask about the energy of Egypt in 2020?
All right. One moment. A certain encodement placed by forces that were will be deactivated by 2020.
What will cause this deactivation?
The new energies moving through the ley lines.
Amazing. And in our movements and our doings at certain points along these ley lines, it is activated at its highest potential when we perform, say, meditation in thanks or certain
Well, whenever you do whatever it is that excites you the very most, that energy spills over.
goes everywhere.
Yes. Make your rituals more exciting. Make your rituals more fun. That is the greatest fuel. Let yourself make new rules. Understand that reality is a game, and you are the one who decides the rules of the game. you can rewrite the rules of the game at every moment. So you might as well make rules that are fun, that benefit all.
So the key word for finding your path is passion and joy, correct?
Yes. And love,
And
and
love.
enthusiasm,
Thank you.
and excitement.
I love you.
We love you very much, yes.
I had a healing session about 2 weeks ago
Yes.
during the retreat with Dante, where through the person who gave the healing session, there was guidance that I had some sort of other work or reason for being in that area, and there was something about, I don't know if there were some codes, but something with the mountain there or here in San Marcos, which I am called somehow, they said, or yeah, to connect to and retrieve something from. Can you expand on that?
From a mountain?
Or just the area here or around that specific location where we were. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
something.
all right.
She saw me standing against the mountain and connecting with the yeah, something.
Well, take a walk next time you're there and find out.
Tune in.
There is a place higher up the hill that is a special vista. It is simpler than you think, though it is more encompassing than you can imagine. So take a walk. Allow expectations to dissolve, and a different state of being will begin to integrate in new ways in this location. That is all.
What is a vista?
A viewpoint.
Gotcha. Thank you.
We do thank you, yes. All right. Let us allow this energy to come full circle. Again, picture this crystalline sphere of light around your body and this crystalline tube of light from the center of the earth to the center of the galaxy. Breathing in the liquid light that flows from the center of your earth and the center of your galaxy into your body, and sending that energy out to the perimeter of your crystalline sphere. Then, as you do so, bring your awareness into the sphere, beyond your body, and this time send your crystalline sphere down. Send your crystalline sphere all the way to the center of your earth and rest there. And feel how much love there is for you from your planet. How much support your planet has for you. Know that your planet here has already awakened. The heart of your planet has already chosen to go beyond to this new level of awakening and to be that home for beings who choose that expression of love. The heart of your planet has a personal message for each of you. That is something that to put to words would limit. Rest here. Know that you have come here for love. For the best expression of love that you as a soul could have imagined. And when you are ready, allow your crystalline sphere of light to return around your body, bringing with it this new magnetism, this new support, this new way of beauty. That which you look for, you will see. If you look for the beauty in all, that beauty will amplify. Your heart is an eye, your heart is a lens. Allow it to be clear, allow it to be pure, and there will be many new gifts for you. We will continue to interact with you in other ways, and we again thank you deeply and completely, and wish you a pleasant, fond afternoon then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.